Hi there, Internet people. This is Chris Kutzer, founder of Cary Spotlight, a hyperlocal newsletter here in Cary, North Carolina. It goes out daily via email, and we are 19 days away from the anniversary edition of Cary Spotlight, and we're on a journey documenting our progress over the course of the year, finding topics and insights, ideas that we can carry forward into the next year. So we're now on to week 34, and let's have a look. And this one we'll start with a crime story. There's a collision, Juneteenth celebration, and there's a pride story. I guess you would call this a human interest story. 102-year-old man retires from school guard crossing. That's fantastic. And then we have our, uh, as usual on Tuesday, we do the Cary Police Department crime data from the week before. And then we also have some sports story. So there we go. So we have the story about the collision, Juneteenth. We have this feel-good story, and then we have the crime data, and then we've crowned the $1 million stake champions. This tournament brought international attention to Cary, so definitely covered that story. And then we also into the events for this week. Then we go to our health and wellness edition. So here we cover stories that obviously affect human health, mental health, exercise, diet, that kind of stuff. So here we have a warning about bird flu, and then exercise to keep the brain sharp and healthy. We also have resources for road biking and walking trails in Cary. And then we're talking about platelets, definitely if you have wound care or if you have an older population, they would definitely want to know about, different kinds of treatments and interventions. And we do have a large portion of our readers who are over 55. So, and then we'll also talk about another pride in the local area hospitals with their top safety grades on a national study. So definitely those are kind of things people like to read, positive stories about the area where they live. And so we definitely take care of that and have our events and end up with the trivia answer. And then we are off to Thursday. On Thursday, we're talking about an old military grenade found in the Cary backyard. So you got to keep an eye on your neighbors to know what's happening. This is found during a home renovation. Then events bring camping to downtown. So again, it's a little spotlight on an event taking place in downtown Cary. And then we have some real talk people talking about broken glass found in multiple pools in Cary. So we speak about that. And then we have a story again. So here we go. So we have that. We have broken glass. And then we asked our readers, hey, have you heard about this? Is reader engagement. So we actually collect some stories, some feedback on the story as well. And then we have book recon from one of our readers. So we put that out again. And this one, we also have events for the rest of the week and the trivia question. And next one, this is definitely a topic that we should bring back. Elder fraud is on the rise. That would be issue 235, elder fraud. that's something that won't go away. A lot of people are getting old. A lot of baby boomers are moving into 60s, 70s, and beyond. So people are open for stealing, especially with technology now. So 7 million was stolen from seniors in North Carolina alone, and cocaine hidden in cheeseburger. So it's a crime story and hidden gems that you can find. This is at the talking about the Cary Senior Center yard sale, so that people know about that. And then Tiger Woods spotting at Pinehurst, the U.S. Open. So we talk about a little bit of sports. So there you go. Cocaine found inside a cheeseburger. And Tiger Woods is back. And there you go with our events. So that was pretty easy. And then here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a 4-part headline. So 4 stories that we're kind of like teasing in our headline. There's a plane crash that's being investigated locally. High school students can learn some skills at Wake Tech, so that's a good thing. Then we have our open house again, and listings. Then with the sports story of the North Carolina Courage, the women's professional soccer team. And here we go. So we got that. We got the students doing that. We have a reader poll on what they think about the story. We have the open house details, and we have sports recap with the soccer match, and a list of events and the trivia answer. And then we get to our second specialty edition, which is our travel and discovery edition. So here we go. We talk about the Father's Day getaways. We give people some ideas for that. Then we're talking about multiple small plane crashes, a little more, not necessarily about RDU, but aviation stories, and then exploring Europe. So again, we have talking about the Senior Center Travel. So this is a local senior group that goes on a trip. And then Mediterranean cuisine. We're talking about restaurants in Cary. And we have a tasty recipe for people to try. So there you go. So we have Father's Day, trip ideas, plane crashes, senior center invitation, so people still know about that. They can join. And then we have Cary Eats. We have some 6 different Mediterranean restaurants right there. So this is something that we can also bring back. 237 Mediterranean restaurants. Okay. And have a tasty treat. You get the recipe right there, and then we have the feedback if people think that this is a recipe that they would like to try, or no thanks, diplomatic decliner. So that was kind of fun. And then we end up with the end of our editorial week, which is on a Monday. We focus on real estate sold, property sold in Cary, and we're also looking at a realtor spotlight for Sally Mackey. So we're adding some people here. We get our 4 panel and list of properties sold. We got another almost $2 million listing up there, so people can go have a look at that. And feedback from our readers, which zip code they reside in, and then we have our story right there, the realtor that can help them organize their stuff, and end up with our trivia question, as well as feedback from the readers on how we did in this particular edition. And that's the week that was, and we look forward to our next review of the following week. See you there.